Hey, Steph.
Hi, Christy. How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm awesome. Welcome, everyone, to the No Filter Fibercast with Stephanie.
And that's Christy from Crochet Creations by Christy.
Yeah, Stephanie from Stephanie's Yarn Escape. And we are bringing you a fiber show that is absolutely unedited. We haven't said this before, have we? That we are actually taping late at night and then not looking at it until we actually watch it with you in the premiere. So
yeah, no editing. It is what it is. If cameras fall, it's in there.
The kitty cat, yeah. So what else we do on this crazy show is we pick out nights where we shop late at night for this show, and we get it like a month later, so we forget what and how we ordered and show it on the show. And then the other thing is we also are making stuff together that we only make and show on this show together, so it's exclusive.
Yes, you won't see these things on our regular shows. Maybe sometimes once they're done we might show it again or something, but not during and until it's shown on this show.
Right, when it's all shown here first. So the first thing we decided we would show you is our Lean On Me shawl, right?
Yes.
Which mine hasn't gotten any love.
Mine got some love, not a whole lot, but some. So I may be close to you because you was moving on it quite quickly.
Okay, well, I'll tell the hook size if you want to tell the pattern. I mean, the yarn.
All right.
We're using an H hook. This is Lean On Me. You can find this where? Ravelry?
Ravelry, it's a free pattern by Stitch with Passion. Here's the pattern, like what it looks like for their picture.
Yes, it's a 4-row repeat.
Yes, super
easy. One side of the shawl stays straight and one side increases.
Yes, and the yarn we're using for it is the Cabaret DK Style Craft in the colorway Underwater Rainbow. It's a 98% premium acrylic, 2% polyester, and each one of these is 251 yards.
And our plan is to use 2 of them.
Yes, we have 2 of them.
Who knows when it'll be done?
No, I'm not sure. I'm pretty positive not anytime soon. If I was the betting gal, that's what I'd bet with.
All right, well, I think I did about 4 rows. I told you I didn't do much, but
what's funny is I think I did about 5.
We're the same.
Same but wound differently.
We're the same but wound differently. Yeah.
That's very pretty.
It is. It is very soft. You can't feel that sparkle.
No, you can't at all.
But I did notice that you can break the sparkle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have a Susan Bates hook, which you do not.
No.
And if I get it caught in the hook and I go to pull, it snaps that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that, what do they call it? I don't know if they call it stellina. They probably don't. They probably call it other fibers. Polyester is all it says.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have snapped it.
Really?
Yeah. But then, after a couple more stitches, it'll go right, it'll work itself,
Yeah.
flat again. But it reminds me of Shawl in a Ball that has the sparkle.
Yeah. I honestly never worked with Shaw in a Ball, so.
Oh. Well, you know what? I have another challenge that I will eventually, bring on the show. Not right this minute because we're doing.
Did you see the panic in my eyes for a minute? I was like,
Yeah, I occasionally shock her, but she has no idea what I'm going to say. And,
No.
but she's getting, so she starts shocking me too,
Here's mine.
Payback,
Right. This is how karma works. Here's mine. Not too far.
It's so pretty though.
It is pretty. I really enjoy it. I think it's big. It's going to be gorgeous. So yeah, I didn't get very far either with my flamingo stitch marker.
Yeah.
By Deb.
Awesome.
It's very pretty. I like how it's turning out. And I'm interested to see the wider we go. Obviously, the colors are going to not be as wide and stuff. So I'm interested to see how the overall looks once you get going with.
Yeah. What about when we add on the second skein? Is it going to be obvious?
Yeah, that should be interesting.
I don't know.
So yeah, not much progress. That's probably, yeah. It's not honestly, it's not a priority on my list. I work on it because it's an easy pattern. Once you figure out where you're at,
yeah,
where you left off at, you just go.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those easy things where I don't feel like concentrating kind of night.
Yes, exactly. But so want to move on to anything that you have that doesn't pertain to the cuddle one?
What about the cakes? You want to do the cakes?
Okay. So we opened up some Red Heart, what is it? Tweed?
Mandala tweed stripes.
Oh, it's mandala. It's Lion Brand. I'm so sorry. It's Lion Brand. Okay, so anyway, it's like really crazy colors. And I picked to do the study of texture by the Crochet Crowd. Mikey came up with this crazy square. And so is it like 8 different stages or something?
You know what? I don't think I ever noticed how many there were. I just know what one I'm on.
Well, I made a playlist and I added them to the playlist. So on my channel, you can find the whole playlist from the announcement to the end. So I've been just going to that playlist and picking up where I left off.
Yeah.
What I was going to say, Steph, is that maybe we should just stick to doing one of the videos in between. Like, don't go ahead, like stop at one of, because you have 2 done, right? You have episode 1 and episode 2. Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point, we are going to be at the same place, and that's why I suggested we just do 3 next time and come back and show it.
Okay, we can do that week by week or episode. We do 1 week.
Yeah.
Good deal.
However long we're off.
Yeah.
Just stop it. Okay. So yours looks really colorful. Is that the one you have open?
No, this isn't the one I have open. The one I have open is very similar to this one, but this is also the other color with the same color. This is what drives me nuts about this yarn, because they're both called rainbow.
Well,
yours look completely different.
This one is like that one you have.
Yeah. It's just, I'm interested to see how this turns out. I have a plan how I'm going to put it into the blanket, but hopefully that doesn't mess it up, I guess. I don't know. But the colors, I mean, none of these colors are in this color. But I mean, whatever.
I picked the right pattern for this yarn.
Yeah.
I think I did.
I think you did too.
Because even though is marled, it still allows you to see the texture. Okay, one of us got to show it.
Yes, I guess we should do that, huh? All right, I'll go first.
Okay. Oh, wow. So there's only really, I see green and blue. That's what
Yeah. So here in the center is mostly just like 2 shades of green, and then it radiates to like a green and blue. And then here's 2 shades of blue, like a regular blue and a light blue. So
Yeah, but it looks like you color controlled and you didn't. I know you didn't because we said we
No.
weren't going to.
no way, Jose.
And you can't because
But
it slowly changes.
yes, it's very subtle. Like in your stitch work, like when I was working with it, I noticed the color change, but it's not as drastic as I thought it was going to be. So like it's somewhat subtle, but when you're working it up, it's even more subtle, if that makes any sense.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Again, the same but different, because
Yes.
when I show you mine, you're gonna think it's totally different.
Holy cow, that is completely different, and we have
It
the
is.
same colorway,
Not even close,
right?
but you can tell it's the same pattern.
Yes, you can. That looks really beautiful. I love those colors.
And I don't, but that's because I've been having to use it constantly.
Yeah.
And every time I pick it up, I go, ew, this is ugly. But
Wait, can you let me just point something out real quick. So in reference to this yarn, would you consider it the same but wound differently?
absolutely. It absolutely is.
Is this us in a yarn cake?
Yeah. In a nutshell. Oh my. This is too much. But yeah, but there is a couple of things that I wanted to point out too. Is that I thought that Mikey does a pretty good job at tutorials, but the first time he said you should have ended in a front post double crochet, I looked at myself and thought, well, I'm on row 12 and you never said how many stitches per side once, ever.
No.
So I wouldn't
you
have
never said that.
known if I was on the right track or not. And you know what? After he did that and after I was on the wrong, I gave up and just kept going. So I know I have mistakes and I don't care. I don't give a crap no more because I'm not going to pull it out. It does have a little bit of, well, before I said it was wimpy, and that's why I didn't want a double crochet with an eye hook, because it was making it too wimpy. That was when I did the swatch.
Yeah.
So that's why I suggested we go to an H, but that's because I am a looser, not loosey, but I'm not real tight either. So, and it was leaving too much holes. And I don't think a study a texture blanket is meant to have holes in it.
Right.
So, I went to an H and I prefer it, but somewhere I'm off count, and it's probably due to the fact that he had us do half double crochets. And when you come back around on a second row of half double crochets, you can sometimes either miss a stitch or put it in the,
especially that first one
and add one. Yeah. So and at this point, I don't care. I don't care if it's not even. One stitch is not going to hurt it. No one is going to notice.
Right.
But you.
Right. Exactly. So yeah, it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. I also, the technique he has in the corner when you join with the half double crochet instead of the chain 2, I kind of like that. It's the first time I've done that. When the very first like step that you had to do, the very first time you had to do it, I was very confused of what he was doing because I was just listening and not looking, I guess. And once I rewound it and looked and see what I did, I caught on, and I really like that instead of the chain too, because then it
I'm
hides that joining corner.
well, I'm really surprised that you never came across that before, because it puts you in the middle of the corner. Where a lot of blankets, you sometimes have to chain,
Can you hear me?
stitch to get. Yeah.
You are frozen. If you can hear me, I cannot hear you.
Oh, shoot. This is life,
You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, you're frozen on my screen.
It says my internet connection is unstable.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear? Okay. So we
I
had a
can hear
little
you now.
blip. Let's keep going, because I don't know. We might lose it, and we'll just, yes. So
Fine, it's fine.
what I was going to say was that most of the time, a lot of times it'll tell you to slip stitch to the corner or the next chain space or whatever to start
Right.
your next row. And I've seen that before.
Yeah, it's the first time I've done it. Like I really like it because then it hides that joining corner quite well. You don't even see it. I like it.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we kind of like that pattern.
Yeah, it's not so much the yarn, but the pattern.
Yeah, the yarn is definitely different.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh, you know what? I think we should draw from our
Okay.
last videos. What did we have up for grabs? I bet you there's people that don't even know there was a giveaway.
Well,
So I had, if you said you wanted to win on my channel, because the video goes up on both channels.
Yeah.
You had a choice of the pumpkin
I love that color.
or the dark gray.
Love that color too.
So I'm gonna go to my channel's video and scroll that YouTube comment picker thingy and see if I can come up with a winner here. It's gotta wake up,
Yeah, I had to wake mine up too.
YouTube comments. Oops. Something went wrong, it says. It's gotta log into the Wi-Fi too. Here goes. 26 comments. That's not very many. You know what's going to happen? They're not going to say anything about the giveaway. You
That wouldn't be the first time that's happened on the show either.
No.
I can't see it at all. It did stop, but I can't see it.
Catherine Oaks.
Oh, really?
She says, you two always put a smile on my face. Would like to try the dark gray yarn for an Outlander inspired project.
Ooh, very
So
nice.
Congratulations to Catherine. She wins that yarn.
Yay, congratulations.
Yippee. All right.
All right. So on my channel, you could win. You had your choice between the soft starlight reflective yarn in gray, 2 skeins of that, or this Go Homemade Twist yarn in that tan color. This is really soft.
It is.
Super soft. And wait, I fell back to sleep. Hold on.
I know that those things, they don't stay on for very long.
No. I had 21 comments. Not too bad for my channel.
No.
And so we're going to
Karen Coots and Barretts.
she says, love you two laughing and having fun showing all your projects. Love it all. Congratulations, Cindy, and thank you to Stephanie and Christy. Pumpkin Amigos, what I would love to win. I would love the reflective yarn. You guys, thank you for the party. I needed this fun. Congratulations, Karen. She actually just won on my channel. I wish I'd known that because I just mailed out her package of this morning.
No, isn't it crazy? Well, 21 people, I mean, it's bound to happen.
Right, right. So congratulations, Karen. Send me a message to let me know that you won.
Well, I got to tell you, I decided to take that reflective yarn right out to the couch.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did. And this is all I have left of it. So this is the dark gray colorway. And I don't know if it said it on here or not, but it was dark. It was darker than yours, right?
Yeah, mine's a light gray.
Okay, so, oh, it just had a lot number. Okay. So what I did was I did the Bod Hat 582 super texture. And I hadn't done that one before. I think it was a rather new one. And so here is my hat with the reflective yarn.
Okay.
Super texture. Look at that.
Yes, that's nice.
Now, what I want to know is if I wear it outside in the dark, will the headlights? I bet it will. And the reason
There's only
why
one way to
is
find out.
if you look, you can see little tiny
Oh, you can see a little bit. When
Yeah.
you move it, you can see it like
it
glistening
looks
almost.
like plastic sparkles all through it, but it doesn't sparkle. Like I hold it like that, I can't see it.
Yeah. How was it to work with that yarn?
It felt like normal yarn, but you can feel little pricklies.
Yeah.
It almost feels like a wool yarn, but because but that's the plastic.
Yeah.
But it's all plastic, right? Because it's acrylic.
Well, yeah, 14% reflective yarn, 86% premium acrylic. So yeah.
Yeah, so it's all plastic anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that is a large, probably 22 inch, 23 inch head. So a man could easily wear this,
Absolutely.
Out. Okay, so I tried it.
So you started it and you finished a project all in one.
Yeah. I didn't give it away. I decided to use it. So
yeah, good deal.
All right. I think we can move on to the cuddle along.
Yeah.
Our cuddle along runs from April through July. So we are on the last month. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish my stuff.
We'd like to see once in a while your updates if you don't mind.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I started new stuff, so
yeah,
I might not finish that.
Yeah.
Not in a month. But then again, you never know. You just never know.
Right. Well, are you working on the oh my, I just drew a blank. What's that yarn called with the stuffed animal?
Hug Me?
Yeah.
That's what happens when you stay up late.
I know, it's almost bedtime.
It is. It is. It's called yeah, there's no label on this sucker. I can't even read it. Look at it.
I know.
Tell you what it says. No.
Nope. Nothing. It's blank, just like my brain.
Okay, so it's Hug Me, and it's a 2 fine, and it's a ton of yardage, like 500 yards.
Yes.
Comes with a little bear or a dog or a lamb or something. And it matches the yarn.
Yeah, it's very adorable.
It's not really soft, but I bet you it'll soften up when you wash it.
Yes, I think it's one of those yarns that soften with usage and stuff like that.
So how far did you get? You're doing Which Way Filet, right?
I am. And I'm using the green one with the beige and the cream. It's very pretty. I'm glad I chose this one. But I didn't get too far.
It's growing though.
It is growing. Slowly but surely. I about got 2 rows on there.
Yeah, very pretty.
But it's working out so nicely. I'm glad I chose this pattern for this because it is working out quite nicely, and This is my first time doing this pattern because everyone seemed to be doing them and I had to jump on the bandwagon.
Of course.
I had to be included. I can't be left behind.
What, I don't know if you can notice it, but the triangles and the the different directions, they stand out in the camera so good in this yarn. Don't make a mistake because it'll show.
Yeah. So you saying don't watch it during grays?
That's right. Do not watch it during grays. Uh-huh. And I'll show you mine, even though it didn't get any love.
It didn't get any love. That's okay.
Really.
I like looking at it. It's so pretty.
I did a row, I think, or two.
Yeah.
It is a spider web blanket. Do I have it upside down? I don't know. Okay. Can you see?
Oh, yes.
Can you see the first spider web is done now?
Yep. Yep. Oh, that's so pretty.
So now you'll do another fillet row and start another spider web.
Oh.
So it'll look like squares on top of squares.
Yeah.
You keep repeating. It's like 16 row repeat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you have to check them off.
Yeah.
There's a section in here that's easy, but you can never know for sure. A section in here, I mean, that's easy, but you don't know for sure if you've done 4 of them or 3 or 5 or what. So you gotta check them out.
Right, and especially when you set it down for a while, there ain't no way you're gonna know where you're at if you pick it back up.
That's right. You don't want one to have 15 rows and one to have 16. It just you can tell.
Right.
Immediately because you have it all boxed in.
Mm-hmm.
That whole,
yeah,
that whole thing is boxed in. So yeah,
it's so pretty in that yarn now.
It's gonna be forever.
That's all right.
We're
gonna be here forever.
Okay, but it's too fine. So I mean, it's close work, and I don't mind it, but I don't love it. Like it's not my favorite.
Your go-to.
Because this yarn is not my favorite. It's not a smooth. And again, we're doing reviews, so it's not a smooth yarn. It's a texture. You can feel it. It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't move along at a good pace. You've got to place it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely. I agree. Yep.
Okay. What else do we got?
All I have left is the items for the cuddle along, which yours have come and gone. And
yes, but I have new ones tonight that I haven't shown anywhere.
Well, let's see your new ones.
Oh, see? I have been busy, just not on what you thought I was working on. I started a new blanket and sweater set, and they are going to match. I mean, they're not going to be the same yarns, and they're not going to be the same craft because I'm doing some of it crochet and some of it knit, just like before. So I picked out some more of this Baby Bliss stuff from the store. Now I did show the yarn. This is a blue, like a teal. Is that what you see? Boy,
I see. It looks like a
in here.
They get a flying.
This is a 4 medium. So this is going to be Ship Blue. That's the colorway, Ship Blue.
Oh.
I got 3 skeins of this.
Okay.
1 white and 1 variegated.
Okay.
So I started a superbly simple granny square, which is the same as the blueberry blanket over there. Yeah. And all I have is the very middle, but this time I'm color controlling because I have 3 colors of yarn and I'm going to change it when I want to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not quite sure what row I want to change it on. I think I want to do a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because there was only 1 of the variegated in the store. So I couldn't buy more than 1.
What's the variegated look like?
Of course you would ask me that. And remember when we said we'd forget something?
Oh.
It's just over there. So let me go get it.
Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, we'll be here waiting. I just said to her right before we recorded, I said, I feel like I'm forgetting something and I just don't know what. And so far, I'm good. So far, I don't think I forgot anything.
Okay, so here's the variegated.
Ooh, is that gray in there?
It is, of course it is. They put gray in all their colorways of this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe
So
not
that's
that.
why what I did was I was thinking the same as I did before. But I'm going to do a white section, a variegated section, go back to the blue because I have 3 skeins of the blue and that'll be the main color. So I have 3 stripes of that blue.
Mhm.
And then of course, adding halo in the
Yep.
gray. See?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'll
man.
just save just enough for a lovey and I'll do
Yeah.
another elephant lovey to match.
Oh,
Okay?
that's going to be so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see that one work, like coming together. That's going to be so pretty.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't get back up to 90 degrees, because I tell you, there is nothing worse than 90 degrees and trying to have a blanket on your lap making it. But I did it. I
Yeah.
finished that blue one in the heat.
Oh, my gosh. Just hoping you don't have to do that again.
Oh, I almost had heat stroke. I mean, we're not used to that heat like that in New York. Not for any length of time. You know,
Yeah.
like 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock once a week, if that, maybe
Yeah.
2 months out of the year. That's it. That is it. The minute you get home and want to go in that pool, it's cold.
Yeah.
That's what New York is like. 5 minutes, you get, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes and it'll change.
So funny.
So another piece started to go with that.
Ooh.
And this is going to be just a vanilla sweater.
Okay.
And it is in Yarn Bee Puppy
Ooh.
Kisses. So it's the blue fleck.
Nice.
Absolutely gorgeous yarn. If you ever get a chance to grab any kind of color of the Sweet Delight, just to feel it and use it, you will fall in love with it.
Yeah.
Because the feel of it and the way that it's so smooth to work with, it's a dream.
Yeah.
So it's
I never
called
thought of
Sweet Dreams appropriately.
that.
Because the
Maybe
baby can go right to sleep on a blanket
Yep.
made out of this. So this one is the blue speckle colorway, and I thought it would match perfectly to this blanket because
Oh, yeah.
that speckle is not like real dark or real light, so it's gonna blend in perfect. So like I said, I'm just doing a vanilla sweater.
Oh, that looks so
There-
pretty.
There's my collar and my raglan down, top down. You increase until you get to the sleeves and then you break. So
Very
I
pretty.
already got 16, I think it's 16 rows done.
Good deal.
Yes.
That's gonna be, that whole set's gonna be gorgeous. Absolutely.
And I know I'll make some booties out of this to match. So
Yeah.
it's just I have not gotten a stitch count down on a hat yet.
Yeah. You'll get there. Are you gonna try knit hat with that?
I've made hats and I don't have it down in my book exactly what I like for each size yarn yet.
Yeah.
I'm still struggling with, because you know how I am with crochet. I like this pattern. I like this piece out of this pattern, this piece out of this one, this piece. No pattern do I like all of the pieces, nor do I like all of the stitches. So I use a base and I mix and match, and I've got it down now of what I like. But now that I'm knitting, I like the material a lot better. It's a lot more giving for the little arms. So now I'm going to knit everything.
Right.
And so I need a good stitch count for vanilla sizes for all the size yarns. And I have a good book for the 4 medium, but I don't know. I just don't think I do on the 3 yet.
Yeah.
So what I did was I took the 3 and I did the size for the large rather than the small.
Okay.
And I got a bigger sweater. I mean, look at this. This is tiny. It
That is
shouldn't
really
be this
small.
small.
It's really small, but it's so cute though too.
It will fit a newborn, but not for more. As soon as he's a week old, forget it. I mean, that's
Yeah.
not big enough. That's not a go-to size.
Yeah.
So that's my no filter. But I think I got a little bit better now because I have to go to like 30 rows. So I'm gonna double this before I cut for the sleeves. So there you go. It's already looking almost big enough to go around my neck. But
Yeah.
you know, that doesn't mean it's gonna be too big. It's just that I'm saying is
Right.
you start pulling these in and sew them together, and the next thing you know, you have nothing left.
Yeah.
You're up to just this little tiny neckline,
Yeah.
you know.
No.
So anyway, but it's beautiful, beautiful yarn. It is so
pretty.
soft.
Yeah.
I
I haven't worked with it. I've seen it. I've touched it in the store, but I haven't bought any. And I haven't worked with it. So I'm gonna have to add that to my list.
Did you see any on Hobby Lobby clearance? Because I saw one colorway.
There was none at my Hobby Lobby with that. There was an empty thing, so it was already grabbed.
Oh, okay. I saw the lavender colorway, like it's splashes, like I don't know what you would call it. It's not really a speckle, but I showed it in my last video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's catches me up on my whip.
Well, I have some progress on my cuddle along objects. So the first one, and I'm like Christy, I pull different patterns into a set. I don't make anything from one particular set.
I think everybody does, don't you? If they've been crocheting a while,
yeah,
I think.
I would say so.
Yeah.
So you guys have seen us every single time we've had an episode since we've started this cuddle along. This thing is still not done. But it has lots of progress on it compared to last time. So it's halfway done now. And that doesn't sound good at all now that I'm talking about it. Halfway done, and we're what, July 6th? It ends in 25 days. It's fine. Everything's fine. So there's the blanket.
Well, we probably won't start another make along right away.
Well, I hope not. Don't be throwing any surprises at me.
Well, we have our works in progress. That's not a make along.
Right.
That's just stuff we work on.
Here is I found it on Pinterest. I never printed out the pattern. I don't know if it's going to work, but I found it on Pinterest. We tag it in here it is. It's the Buffalo Plaid baby blanket by Stitching Together. And it's going to have the plaid edges on the sides.
Yeah.
So it's not hard. It's just time consuming. So I'm halfway on that.
Yeah, and then you ripped it out once too.
I did. I was 30 rows in and I ripped it out because I couldn't do it. I had to rip it out.
I'm going to share something here just to make you feel better. I don't know if it will or not, but for almost 2 whole years, I have challenged myself to make at least 1, 2, or 3 hats a month for several months. Yeah. And I changed it last October to 1 knit and 1 crochet. And last month in June, I did not get my knit hat done.
I heard you say that in your last video. It didn't actually make me feel better when you said that because I'm like, well, I'm not
Well, you know what? I ripped it out. I had 2 rows done and I didn't like it. So I ripped it out. And when I packaged up that yarn to send to the winner, I packaged 3 of them and sent her all 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Why not?
Yeah.
I didn't use it.
Right? Yeah. I mean, we all have goals, and I put myself, I'm like, I'm going to have this done in so long. And it doesn't always work out that way. And that's okay.
If this is supposed to be a hobby and you're supposed to love doing it, and you put your goals too high, you're not going to love doing it anymore. Or if, like you say, if you have orders and you have to fill those orders, you're not going to love doing it anymore.
Exactly. That's why I stopped doing orders. Because they stress me out.
All right.
So I have the lovey. I have some progress on the lovey. Doing the plaid moose lovey that we randomly found one night when we were doing our episode on Pinterest. We were taking a break for whatever reason. It was
we took a break because we were told you could only do 40-minute segments.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And we found out that the sucker don't close at 40 minutes, and we don't know why. So we're still taping. Although it might have done the blip in there. Is that what it did?
I don't know.
Are we still? No, it says recording. Woo, that was close. Can you imagine? It would have been like 30 minutes and not recording. I would have shot myself. No, I
that
wouldn't.
So awful. That been so awful. We would have to do it all over again, and it's already bedtime.
Yeah, it would have waited till tomorrow.
Right.
Although you wouldn't get to open your bag of mystery yarn.
I've been so excited about it.
I know, me too. I didn't cut it. Nope.
I just have the cut top open. That's it. I haven't peered inside.
All right.
So anyways, the Moose Lovey by Whistle and Ivy. It's a paper pattern I found on Pinterest. And I had some of the head done the last time I showed you guys. Now I have the whole head done.
That's it?
That's
I had to, you guys. I had to.
I have the nose done, the whatever you want to call it. But see, the thing is, what I don't understand. Okay, so I've made a few loveys in my time, and when you finish the head, you close it, and the head gets attached to the blanket. But this one told me not to stuff it yet. So I haven't read ahead to see why and what's happening here. So I didn't stuff it.
Maybe it has feet.
No, it just has two arms. I don't know. I'm going to go with it and see what happens. So I didn't stuff it. It told me not to.
Girls, listen to me. I told you, Stephanie, she don't read anything. Now, how many patterns do you know that doesn't say read the whole entire pattern at the beginning of this pattern before you start your project? I know that. I know it says that. It says
I never do. I can't do it. I can't read ahead because then I'm like, if I find a pattern, I'm like, let me see if I can do this first. I can't. Then I confuse myself. So I just when I get that yarn right on the hook, that's the first time I'm looking at the pattern. We're gonna go row one. So it said not to stop it, and it's not closed. It said don't close, and I don't know why that stitch marker's on there. Don't close and don't stop.
Ripping out.
Well, I have it fastened off.
Oh.
It says to leave long tail, so I left a long tail.
Oh, okay.
But I have the nose done too.
You're talking to somebody that doesn't make amigurumi, so
I know.
I kind of know. Don't get me wrong. I have made something. I just don't like the way, like, I never stuff it the amount that it should be. And then I get it all done and it's not stuffed enough, or it's overstuffed and it's got a bump over here, and
yeah,
really,
that's the techniques I'm working on now. So we shall see.
Looks like it's got a cyclops, or it looks like it's drunk with its eyes or something.
I've made those. The yarn I'm using for that whole set is Caron Simply Soft. So of course, it's the gray and 2 shades of red and black. And then for loveys, I usually don't, for amigurumi and stuff like that, I usually don't like using Caron Simply Soft. But I had this shade of brown in my stash that I felt fit right for the moose. And plus I wanted to I didn't want the moose to be too big versus the blanket. I just wanted to remain the consistency. I have OCD about that, So I ended up using the chocolate for the moose too. So
okay,
we shall see.
So
I'm not a big fan of using this for amigurumi.
Yeah, because it's wimpy. It's wimpy yarn.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but it's true.
It's really I love it for blankets because it drapes so well, but it doesn't hold. Like, I've used it for stuffed animals in the past, but I prefer something more. I don't know the words I'm trying to say. Like, I love this yarn. It's more structural, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
That's why they call it worsted weight. You know?
Yeah.
It's your, yeah, I know what word I'm looking for now. And of course, it's not going to come to me.
I know.
It's all right.
So, it's one of those nights the words are escaping my brain. But yeah, that's what I use. Karen Simply Soft. Not a fan of using it for amigurumi, but I used it for the moose. It's just a head, 2 arms, and a nose. So, and antlers. I gotta do the antlers yet. So then once I have the hat done. I have one object of the 4 done. So it's better than nothing.
And you got socks.
And I got socks from Christy. So that's perfect. And then I'm going to do a sweater, and I have not decided what sweater I'm going to do yet because I'm on the fence of what I want to do with it. So once I get started, I'll make a final decision. So until then, I don't know.
All right. So I think it's your turn to look and see if we have some gifts tonight for the cuddle along.
So during the cut along, it's the progress, photos and stuff that we are going on, that you guys are sharing on both of our Facebook pages regarding, let me pull myself together. The progress photos, we're putting your name on a wheel and we're going to draw for a prize.
All right, but I get to pick what prize tonight or not?
You get to pick what prize, and I'm switching it up. So the past couple times I've done the giveaway, I've done yarn. And so tonight we're not doing yarn. We're going to do some pattern books.
Uh-huh.
So the first one is called Sophisticated Baby and Toddler. And it has 6 crochet designs. Here's a picture of those on the back.
Uh-huh.
And then this blanket on the front.
Awesome.
The very cute stuff. And it has just not like baby stuff. It has toddlers as well too. Very cute.
That's a crochet book only, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is all crochet. And I think that picture on the back is all the patterns in it. So, and plus the one on the front. But 2 sweaters, 3 sweaters, a bag, and 2 blankets. So,
all right.
Not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is by Leisure Arts, and it's Crochet Edging Stitch Guide. So for all those blankets that, you know, for example, the Which Way Filet, and you want to put a border on it, you're not sure what border, this is a book that you can also reference.
Yeah. Have you, speaking of edgings, have you ever seen them do that elephant edging?
I've seen that.
Oh, there's the elephant. I wonder, I don't know. I'll think about it. I like my halo. I'm just saying.
I know, but that elephant
like
was cute. This one has some flowers.
Yeah.
Some really cute things.
All right.
So, Christy, which one are you going to pick to go tonight? And the other one that she doesn't pick goes into the final drawing for the grand prize. What's it going to be?
The baby book in the grand prize.
Baby book in the grand prize. We're going to do the edge work tonight?
Yeah.
All right. So I went through tonight to see who has entered progress photos since the last time. And I have 21 entries.
Now this is on Stephanie's Facebook group because Stephanie's picking, so it's only her group.
Yes.
When I pick, it's only my group. So you have to put your pictures in both in order to be entered in both.
Yes. And should we tell them what we talked about earlier about the pictures with the final?
If you put in a finished object in month number 1, that's fine. We've already wrote you down for having one finished. And it, because some people gave their items away, and I didn't mean for you to have a picture of all four. No, 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 no. I just said if you wanted to, you could include a picture of all four, because it would be nice if they went together that we could see, you know. So
Yeah.
that's all. But if
But-
you had four finishes, then you're in the grand prize, regardless.
Yes, we're keeping track of which ones you have finished. We know how many you have
Mhm.
finished. So we have a list, long lists of things,
Yeah.
But
Long list.
right? But I do want to point out that lately I've noticed that people have been posting pictures with all four, and some of the colorways people are choosing are absolutely gorgeous. And some people are doing more than one like set. They've done 2, 3 sets
Yeah.
with a sweater, hat, like, and they're so pretty, and everyone's works are amazingly gorgeous. I love them, and
So
I'm
do
getting
you think that
inspiration.
we instigated them, or what do you call that word? Inspired them?
Yeah,
Do
we
you think we
inspired them.
did?
I think so.
Alrighty then.
There's gonna be some lucky babies out there.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my wheel. I think I picked the wrong wheel than I usually use because it's not moving. But there's my wheel. All the names in it, 21 names.
Okay.
We're gonna spin. Oh, that was fast.
Do-do-do-do-do. Catherine wins again? Oh my gosh.
Congratulations, Catherine. So you send me a message as well too.
You
because
can't make this shit up.
No, this is all random. This is all random. And I will mail this book out to you.
All
So
righty.
send me a message.
That's so cool.
That is so cool. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Lucky lady.
Yeah. All right. Is it time?
It's time.
Are you sure?
I
It's
am
been like
sure.
2 months, hasn't
Been 2
it?
months.
It's
Yes.
been 2 months. Let me
We-
explain this.
Yeah.
Explain it to you, okay? I got an email from somebody saying, hey, they're having a sale over to Knit Crate. It's a mystery bag for like $10. And I'm like, okay, I'm in. So I bought 2 mystery bags and I sent Stephanie over to get 2. Well,
Yep.
a month went by and we didn't hear nothing. And like another 2 or 3 weeks went by and we didn't hear nothing. And then all of a sudden they finally emailed up, your item has been shipped. And I'm like, well, it's about time. So we have 2 mystery bags from Knit Crate, and I had stopped my Knit Crate because I wasn't gonna do their crazy club and the new clubs that I'm doing this year. So
Yeah,
it's
I stopped my Knit Crate a long time ago too. I think it was mid last year,
yeah.
maybe fall, that I stopped mine.
So before they up the price, but
Yeah.
okay, we're done complaining, I think.
We'll see what's inside, if there's complaints or not.
Yeah, so we're gonna open these. I have not cut this bag, but before you cut yours, tell them what we did the other night.
With our ordering. So an idea was brought up in conversation one time that we do our nighttime ordering of yarn. So usually when we order yarn, typically what we do is we get the same yarn, different colors. Sometimes one of us might throw an extra something in there. I think I come up with that. No, did I? Yeah,
It was
I
all
did.
your fault.
Oh, so I'm throwing myself under the bus. So somehow I come up with this idea, instead of ordering my stuff that I want, I'm going to pick out colors that I think Christy would like and ship it to her house. And then she's going to pick out colors she thinks I'd like and ship it to my house.
Yeah, so what happens then is I encourage her by saying, hey, Knit Crate's got a special deal. And, you know, so off we go. 12 o'clock at night, we're all there picking out cards. And of course, it says on mine, billed to Stephanie. I'm like, I paid the bill. I paid the bill. You know? Jeez. Oh, and the other thing too is because she used the New York address, she had to pay New York taxes. That's what Cuomo gets you every time, Steph. I'm sorry.
Oh, but you know, I'm surprised because it has your address on it. You didn't get the next day because it seems like when we have our order, and besides this one that we're about to open, you get your orders like the next day. They like package it and drive it to your house.
Well, you know why? Because they're so confused. They're like, Bill, wait, what?
Bill, ship are different.
He
I don't
doesn't like
understand.
these colors. These aren't her colors. There's too much gray in it.
So that's going to be a fun opening there. I'm
It should
excited
be,
about
yeah.
that one.
We hope to do that in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I haven't cut it yet, have you?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's do it. We're gonna probably do one skein at a time. Don't cut any yarn stuff. Oh, there's another bag inside.
Oh, yours has another bag?
Yeah. Did you get 2 or 1?
2.
You did? Okay. Yeah, there's 2 bags. See? Here's one.
Oh, mine's not
and
in
here's
those.
one. It's two bags in one. One's a lot heavier than the other one.
Mine's not in those bags. I got a different kind of bag.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay, I bet you they're all 3 different then. Because mine feel totally different than each other. So I'm gonna put the heavy one on the ground and open the not so heavy one. But you
Well,
do you have a
one
light
is
one and a
heavier-
heavy?
One is heavier than the other, but
Okay.
mine aren't in the green bags. Mine are in a different kind of bag.
Oh. Wow.
I think, let me see what yours is like when you open yours.
Okay. Like I said, I had one big teal bag and then two teal bags inside of that. Okay, well, this bag is purple.
Okay, that's what mine is too.
So we got, wow, we got Yarn Squad bags. Now I have had one of these. Yours is purple or blue?
Purple.
Okay, it's showing up blue to me.
Oh, is it? That's purple.
So this looks like a backpack.
Yeah.
And I think I have one of these from last year's knit crate at one point.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It may not be exactly the same, but I think I have one. Well, that's cool because I don't
Yeah.
need 3 of them. So if I don't know if I have another one, but I might have to use it for a giveaway. Okay, so I thought this was knit crate yarn.
Uh-huh. That's why the description said.
That's what the description said. I'm ordering from knit crate. This is not knit crate yarn. Anybody want to guess what's in here? Okay, I'm going to reach in and pull out a yarn and you're going to be shocked. This is the first one. Suds and Cream cotton. Okay, really, knit crate? You could have said it was junk, but okay, whatever. I'm just a whining, that's all.
What color is yours?
It is pretty. Summer print. So it has teal and yellow.
Okay, mine's faded denim.
It's pretty. It'll kill your hands just like all the others. Sugars and cream. Just saying. I'd rather have yarn bee. Thank you very much. I love this cotton. Okay, so now another one in here is something that belongs in a hand-dyed yarn company's mystery bag. But Sugars and Cream does not. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I'm done yipping for a minute. This is the Sheep G's Stonewash. So that's more on the line of, nah, please. Okay, so you got a pretty green one, but it's stonewash, so it's got that faded look.
Yeah.
Nice. Now I have had these before. I have gotten the little tiny minis in all the colorways. I had like 100 of them. I still have some. I have them stored away. I've used a couple, but I've never had one this big. This is 70% cotton and 30% acrylic. It's very soft. It has a pull tab.
Oh, I can't
And
see how many yards are in it.
it's 75 meters because this is not made in the United States.
I don't even see that.
It's at the top, above the cotton acrylic, it says it at the very top.
Oh, mine's cut off.
Oh, 50 grams, 75 meters. And this colorway is a number, 856. Very nice, very, very nice. You can make pumpkins out of this.
Yeah. I got yarn fuzz like in my eye.
Yeah, there's no wool in it. It's just cotton.
It's very pretty. I like it. I
It's
never
pretty.
used it before. This is my first time having this, so.
I'm glad they were going to get a letter here pretty soon. Okay,
else?
next is a sock ease. Well, I'm liking this now. Super fine one Lion brand sock ease. Look at the color. Is it the same one? Looks like it.
Coffee?
Yes, caramel and glaze. Coffee. Very nice. Uh-oh. They're the same, just wound differently.
That's
Okay,
so funny.
this is yeah, that's our new saying, by the way.
Yeah.
438 yards. Wool, 75% wool, 25% nylon. Perfect for socks. Yeah, baby. All right.
Those would be pretty socks.
I haven't had any of this, so I'm glad. Added to my dash. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I haven't had any of that before either, so.
The next one in here is very soft, and it's the last one, and it's one of my favorite yarns ever. I never would have expected to get it from Knit Crate, but it is one of my favorite yarns ever. Can anybody guess? No, it's not Yarn Bee. That wouldn't be in the Knit Crate.
Well, I also wouldn't expect sugar and cream to be in the Knit Crate either, so.
Oh, okay. So this is Lion brand.
Beautiful you.
No, you.
Oh.
Is that what you got?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Oh, let's see it.
Black.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Meteorite.
you.
I'm sorry, it's meteorite.
Meteorite.
326 yards, fine to 100% acrylic. I've never had this yarn either, so I can't even show it because it's black.
I can see it's black.
Yeah.
Shiny black. I think.
Yes. The twist on it is very like. Have you ever had this yarn?
I don't think so. I think
Yeah,
that Walmart sells it, right?
If it wasn't like black, I could probably show the twist on this yarn, but it's very, yeah, you can't see it.
I mean, seriously, Knit Crate went and bought yarn from, I'm sorry, but they did. Can't deny it. Okay.
They probably didn't even buy it. It was probably given to them to throw in the bags, so that they still made out.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I got a skein of Lion brand Heartland. And like I said, it's one of my favorite yarns. So I'm not going to complain, but I had my hopes up that this was Knit Crate yarn.
Yeah.
And it's not. Okay. So
Ooh.
Lion brand Heartland, a beautiful oatmeal colorway. They're calling it Acadia. I don't believe I have this colorway, so it is perfect to add to my collection. I know sometimes people say, why do you collect all the colors of that? Well, I do collect all the colors of Heartland.
I have all the colors of Karen Simply Soft.
What is the sister yarn to Lion brand Heartland? Does anybody know that? What is the exact same feel and same yarn as Heartland?
I don't know.
Premier Everyday.
Oh,
Colors are almost the same in everything. I just love this stuff.
Yeah.
So I have, quite a lot of it. And sometimes I have, Oh, I'll be walking through the store and a colorway just jumps right out at you, and you're like, what is it? And bam, there it is. It's Heartland. And it
Yeah.
always happens that way because I like heathers and I like,
Yeah.
So.
It's very gorgeous yarn. I love it.
So that one is perfect. Thank you very much. I got 4 in that bag.
That's all I have in that bag.
Okay. All right. So we'll
The other
go.
bag seems heavier.
Yes, it does. It really does. And they were supposed to be the same price, so I don't understand, but that's okay. Take the this feels like it got, don't tell me I already guessed. I don't even have it cut open yet. See? No cuts on it. And I already guessed by feeling it. And you are laughing, so I know we have gotten screwed right now.
Oh my goodness. I know why it's heavier now.
Yeah. Okay, so again, a beautiful purple bag. Hey, Steph, what do you think we give away one of these purple bags?
With the yarn in it?
I don't know. Think about
I don't
it.
know. I don't know about that. I can't see the bottom. The bottom one looks. Yeah, we can give away a bag. You want to give away a bag?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to give away one of these. I got 3 of them now. Might as well give one away. It's purple.
Yeah.
That's the least I can do is give away a purple bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first yarn, did you find one? You want to tell us about it?
Well, can I just get this one out of the way?
Yeah. What colorway is it? I'm sorry.
It's psychedelic.
Oh my gosh, I've never even seen that one. Is it discontinued already?
Probably.
Most likely, right? Okay, I have a sister for that one. Are you ready?
Oh,
Now wait. Don't tell me you got 2 of them.
no, I thought I did, but I don't.
Mine is plain green. Okay. I mean, I know it's useful. I know.
Just know in a knit crate mystery bag. A knit crate mystery bag. Mine don't even match.
They go together. They don't match?
Mine don't match.
Mine kind of do. Kind of do.
Knit crate mystery bag.
I need some wine. I didn't even have any wine. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's why, because they have a big skein in there. That's why it was heavy, huh? Okay, what do you got next?
Well,
You're trying to save she's not sure. This is the truth. She's trying to save the best for last, and she can't figure out which one's the best. I know, because we're the same. Everything.
there's no. Pull the band-aid right off here. So I got the Bernat Super Value.
Okay, well, that's pretty.
It is pretty. But it's called Twinkle.
Okay.
That would make a good blanket for a baby.
Yeah.
There is
A couple of loveys. Because
275 yards.
yeah,
It's pretty, but I guess I'm just disappointed because it's knit crate and I'm getting Bernat Super Value.
yeah, I know. I'm really pissed. Okay, that's okay. This one is Bernat Super Value, and it is the Sea Taupe colorway.
Well, at least you got gray in yours.
You friggin' want it?
No, thank you.
I'm not a fan of this colorway, but it's a 4 medium. It has, like she said, 5 ounces, 275 yards. I'm sure someone would love this yarn. And
Yeah.
I am being mean because the only reason why we are is because we thought we were getting knit crate yarn.
Yes, the yarn is fine. It's absolutely
It
for
is.
what we paid for it. It's
Yes.
definitely worth it, but it's
Yes,
from
and it's
knit crate,
fun to open.
so,
And it
yeah.
but you know,
my label looks like it was pulled out of the back of the rack on the shelf. Like,
Yeah, well, they were sitting
Like-
around the warehouse and they,
what
yeah,
else you got?
but this is definitely, I don't know what, I think maybe some, I know, it's telling me what. It's telling me to make a St. Patty's Day gnome out of this one,
Ooh,
right?
yeah.
And I could put like gray highlights on it just because you like gray.
Can never go wrong with gray.
Well, I have some right here.
Yeah.
In one of my favorite yarns, even. No. What did you find next? It's better than the Bernat. Oh, you don't know.
I should have did this one before the Bernat. If we're going saving the best for last, if we're going in that order.
We normally do.
I got some Lion Brand homespun.
You can't make this crap up. Cannot. I have the perfect shawl for that.
Do you?
Yeah. Super simple shawl. I've made 3 super simple shawls with that homespun crap, and they come out beautiful.
Yeah.
They sell at craft. People like it. It's crinkly, and it stays crinkly because you use a big, like an L hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah,
Are you
and
trying to get my hopes up about this?
yeah, you just have to trust me on that one,
Okay.
just to get rid of it.
The color is Celestial Stripes.
I think I have some upstairs of that.
Do you, of this color?
I think maybe I do.
So if I need more, I could just send you a
Maybe.
message. Yeah.
Maybe. If you're lucky.
185 yards, 98% acrylic, 2% other fiber.
I didn't
Yeah.
get any of that.
What?
No. I didn't get any of that crap. No, I mean, I got worse. I don't know if it could be worse.
How can it be?
It's Lion Brand Comfy Cotton in gray. They sent me the wrong bag.
See, I got Comfy Cotton too, though.
They sent me Stephanie's bag. I want a refund.
I got Comfy
It's
Cotton too.
gray.
I don't mind
they
these
know
colors.
there's no color in gray? It's
Gray
gray.
is a beautiful color. It goes with everything.
You have some? What color is that?
This is stained glass.
Oh, that's different. Still looks like a washcloth to me.
Yeah. Yes. 392 yards of washcloths.
Yeah, you get several. This is called the silver lining. There is a silver lining in this mystery bag.
There is no silver lining. That means you got something else in your bag.
One
What
more.
else you-
I mean, there's one more.
There's one more.
Yeah, this is a 3 light, which I tend to feel that it's very dense. It is a very dense cotton. Don't call it 3 light. It's 3 heavy. We are meanies tonight. Meanies, I tell you.
I'm
Okay.
just bitter. I'm very bitter.
Okay, here is the last one in mine. This wrapper is beat to heck, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
But it's probably from the shipping because, you know, they stuff it in a little tiny mailbox at the end of this,
Oh, yeah.
my driveway. So this is another Bernat Super Saver in this teal colorway. It's a honking big skein of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And it was in there. It was all the weight in there. It's a 7-ounce skein, 100% acrylic, for medium value yarn. Yeah, that's what that is. I'm going to come up with the name of this yarn here pretty soon. It's what I always call, and I can't think of it anyway. Anyway, so that is our haul. Oh, it's called Peacock. That's what it's called.
Oh. That's a nice yarn.
Yeah.
What do you think about this, Chrissy? Tell me how you really feel.
I think it's fair.
I think it is too. Well, no, yes and no. For a knit crate that doesn't sell this stuff on their website, to buy this mystery for the price we paid, I would expect it from a different yarn company. But
Yeah,
from knit crates,
because
that you can't even buy this stuff on their website. So I was expecting for a mystery bag, it'd be there.
From what I can see, this is discontinued colors.
Yeah, it was leftovers from other warehouses. I don't know. I was just think like, if you have a website of yarn that sells yarn and tools and stuff like that, in your mystery bag should be your yarn and the products you have discontinued.
Yeah, we never would have bought it. We wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't. We bought it because it said knit crate on it. That is why we bought it.
Yeah.
So here we are at a crossroads again. If you would like to win something from me in my mystery bag, just let me know like 3 of these that you want, and I will pick your name, and I don't care which ones, really.
Yeah.
Whatever 3 you want.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. You can pick out 3 things for me, and you get the purple bag. The bags are nice.
I would like to try that sock yarn because I haven't, but you know what? If they pick the sock yarn, that's fine. But if not, I get to keep one, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. This stonewash though is pretty cool. If you haven't tried the sheep G's, that's gonna be nice. Yeah. It's gonna be nice.
That was nice yarn too. You know,
you could make washcloths with these, but I wouldn't recommend pot holders because it's got just enough acrylic in it to make it not, it's not 100% cotton.
Yeah.
Not like these babies are. So that's what you need to be on my channel. You need to decide what 3 of these that you want and write it on my channel. And then Stephanie's going to tell you what to do on her channel.
Same as Chrissy, you need to put what 3 skeins of whatever yarn you want down below. And if you're picked, I will send those 3 in the bag. The bag is nice. I like the bag.
Yeah. So you're going to get this beautiful bag. And I'm sure these are collector's items by now because they only did it the 1 month and whatever's left over. They're not making them anymore. Yeah. So that's a thought anyway, which I like. The bags are very well made.
Yeah, like they're nice bags.
Yeah, they really are. So I hope you enjoyed our video.
Yes.
I hope you subscribe to our channels and like and share and all that happy, you know what.
Yes, and thank you all for participating in the make-alongs and all the shenanigans that we have going on. And
yeah. And also, get your finishes in because it's gonna July is gonna fly by.
It's like every other month has flown by so far.
Grand Prize Day is gonna be here before we know it.
Yeah.
So I don't even think we are going to do another drawing, are we? Before we do grand prize, I have 4 items in my grand prize right now. What do you got?
I got 2. I have 1, 2, 3. Do I have 3?
Well, don't you have 1 tonight? Right?
Does that make a 4?
It would be another book. It would be a book. You had 3 yarns so far?
4. 3 yarns in a book.
Okay, so we're even 4 and 4. So if I do another one, then we'd be odd and it'll be the end of the month. So we won't be doing grand prizes. I mean, we won't be doing any more randoms. It'll all be, so get your finishes in if you don't have all 4 in, and
Yeah,
See.
I can't wait to see how that turns out.
Uh-huh.
That'll be fun. Keep those pictures coming because I love seeing them, and we will probably do another cuddle along. It just, I don't know when.
Yeah, we definitely will. But
Yeah.
we've got some stuff up our sleeve
Oh,
for,
yeah.
you know, the fall season. And I don't know whether we want to skip over a couple of months here and start a new make along right away or not. I'm not sure.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
So we've
You'll
been,
probably know when we know, so
yeah,
when we figure it out.
I think we're done. I think we showed everything, huh?
I think so. I think we're done. It's way past bedtime.
Yes, it is. All right. Well, I'd like to say goodnight from
Good night, everybody.
Crochet Creations. Bye.
Good night. Bye.